Huawei is planning something quite unexpected for its next flagship launch, and it's not just another powerful phone with a massive screen. According to recent leaks, the upcoming Huawei Mate 80 series could include not one, but two small screen flagship models. That's right, Huawei might be bringing mini flagships back in style. A fresh rumor from popular tipster at Director She One suggests that Huawei is preparing to unveil two compact, high-end smartphones as part of the Mate 80 lineup. The launch is expected in the second half of 2025, and if this leak turns out to be accurate, it would mark a major shift in Huawei's design approach. Now let's talk sizes. One of these small screen models is rumored to feature a 6.3-inch display, while the other could sport a slightly larger 6.5-inch panel. To put that in perspective, the standard Huawei Mate 70 came with a 6.7-inch LTPO OLED display, while the Mate 70 Pro and the Mate 70 RS Ultimate design both featured even bigger 6.9-inch panels. So these new models are definitely smaller, but that doesn't mean they'll lack power or flagship-level features. In fact, that's what makes them exciting. Small screen phones are rare in today's market, especially at the high end. Most brands are focused on delivering the biggest display possible, but that often comes at the cost of portability and convenience. Huawei seems to be going against the trend, and that could be a smart move. Many users still prefer smaller phones that are easier to handle, especially with one hand. A compact device is usually lighter, more comfortable to hold for long periods, and doesn't feel bulky in your pocket. These small touches really matter in everyday use. If Huawei does bring out 6.3 and 6.5-inch Mate 80 variants, it would be catering to a segment of users who value compactness but don't want to compromise on performance or design. Huawei isn't new to experimenting with smaller screens. Just last month, the company launched a 6.3-inch foldable smartphone that received praise for its elegant design and practical screen size. It had enough display area for video streaming, reading, and web browsing, without the distractions that come with bulkier phones. If that phone is anything to go by, the Mate 80 mini models could be both sleek and highly usable. Another angle worth noting is the display technology Huawei might use. The Mate 70 series featured LTPO OLED screens with impressive specs, supporting 1.07 billion colors, a smooth 120Hz refresh rate, and a peak brightness of 2500 nits. It also included the second-generation Kunlun glass, which adds extra durability. Given Huawei's history, it's likely the new Mate 80 models, whether small or standard size, will continue using top-tier display hardware. It's even rumored that the company could bring flat screens to more models this time around. While the Mate 70 standard version used a flat display and the higher-end ones went for curvy panels, reports suggest that Huawei might equip the Mate 80 Pro with a flat screen as well. That would be a big change in design philosophy. Flat displays are often preferred for their cleaner look and ease of screen protector application, while curved displays offer a more immersive feel. If Huawei opts for flat panels across the board, it could be trying to standardize the user experience and make the phones more durable. Interestingly, there's also some buzz about these smaller Mate 80 phones being more budget-friendly. That doesn't mean they'll be cheap, but it could mean that Huawei wants to make flagship features more accessible, especially for users who don't want or need a gigantic device. At this stage, everything is based on leaks and speculation, and Huawei hasn't made any official announcements about these mini flagships. But the fact that these rumors are gaining traction suggests the company is indeed exploring new ideas, and that's something to get excited about. In a market filled with oversized devices, Huawei's rumored decision to reintroduce compact flagships is refreshing. It shows that the brand is paying attention to what some users really want, a premium experience that fits comfortably in the hand. As we await more official details, one thing is clear: the Mate 80 series might not just be a performance upgrade. It could be a complete rethink of how flagships are designed and used. If Huawei delivers on both form and function in a smaller package, the Mate 80 mini models could end up being the most talked about phones of the year.